Hi, Michael Bloom, chiropractor. So I'm a chiropractor. Yes, that means I deal with the neck and the spine most commonly. However, it's amazing how often I do have to work on people's joints that are not the neck or the spine. So whether it's the toe, the knee, the hip, the shoulder, the elbow, the hands, the wrist, but particularly what I want to talk to you today about is the wrist and the fingers and the thumb. So what I mean about work on these is that commonly people feel stiffness and restriction in through their wrist or through their thumb or through their fingers. And they haven't injured it. It's not a trauma. They haven't suffered a sports injury, for example. They're just aware that it just doesn't feel quite right. And often they've gone and had scans. They've had an X-ray, they've had a CT, they've had an MRI, because that's commonly what happens when people have a problem and they visit a health practitioner. And in most cases, it comes back with everything is all clear, and the advice given to them, if by a general practitioner, commonly is, well, nothing's shown up, so, just rest it out or take anti-inflammatories. But what I've found over my 30-year career is that movement is key and essential to joints. And if we lack any movement, and particularly in this case, in this example, let's use the thumb. If we lack movement through certain joints in the thumb and we bring movement in, which is what I can help with, and you do that with some repetition and time, because healing doesn't happen instantaneously, it helps dramatically in most cases. And importantly, it's important to tell the person to work on it themselves at home. So sit on the couch at night and the joint in question, and again, let's use the thumb as an example, just literally mobilize the thumb on a regular basis at home yourself. You can't do any harm. You can't cause yourself new injuries or problems. You're just literally bringing motion into a joint. It'll often feel a bit crunchy and gritty and grindy, and that's why it's sore in the first place. And that movement you bring in will help dramatically. So remember to ask your health practitioner, your hands-on health practitioner, even if their specialty is more, say, the spine. Ask them, if in doubt, can you help me with my thumb, my wrist, my fingers? And it's amazing how often people ask me that, but they ask me almost as, I don't think you'll be able to help me, but do you think you could take a look at my thumb, for example? And I love it when they do that, because I'm so confident that in most cases, that joint is just lacking motion, and you bring the motion into the joint, the person's going to feel better. It's actually amazing how much this helps. So remember to ask your practitioner if you've got stiff and immobile and sore joints and they're in your extremities. Ask your practitioner if they can help you. Hopefully they can. They should be able to if they've got knowledge and experience. And then take that information they give you and act upon it and let them get hands-on with those joints in question, because it will help you. So wherever you are, I hope this has helped you, and I hope it maybe has made you think about a solution to a problem that you may not even know how to solve, for example. So wherever you are, hope you're healthy, hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and I hope you got something out of this short video.